On April 8th, 2024, Splatoon 1 progressed to its last day on the Nintendo online services after 9 years of being playable. This was a very sad day because a majority of Splatoon 1 veterans did not know whether Splatoon 1 would come back to be online and as playable as it was once before. But after a Splatoon 1 Easter, Splatoon 1 Online is now playable, and I'm going to teach you guys how you can play Splatoon 1 online once again. This is of course with the Power of Pretendo, which is basically like the Nintendo online services but a complete replacement of it. Now, I mentioned Pretendo in my last video saying that we would be able to play Splatoon again online, but just for only private battles. However, as of today, you in fact can go online, play private battles, and also play public battles, which is the majority of what Splatoon is all about. So in this video, I'm going to show you the easy way on how to play Splatoon 1 online once again. So let's get started because this process is unbelievably easy and it will take you 2 minutes to set up. The first thing you need to do is go to pretendo.network, which there's a link in the description below for that. Once you're on the website, you want to go to the top right here because you are going to need to make a new Pretendo account. As you're doing this for the first time, just click don't have an account, put in your email, put in your username, and put in your me nickname. This is a very important detail that you need to take into account. Make sure your username is not identical to your existing Nintendo ID that is currently on your Wii U. You also want to make sure that your existing NNID is not connected to the same email as your Pretendo ID account. So once you set that up, you should have your name and your Pretendo network ID, which is basically another Nintendo ID. Now what you want to do is go into your Wii U. On your Wii U gamepad, you want to go to System Settings. You then want to go on Internet. You then want to connect to your internet. On the top right, you want to press Connection List. Then you want to connect to your internet thingy. Then you'll get this list. And what you want to do is go to Change Settings, scroll to here, go to DNS right here. It's going to look like this at first, but you want to make sure that you press Do Not Auto Obtain. And you're going to want to type in your primary DNS, which is going to look exactly like this. Then for your secondary DNS, it could look exactly like this, or you could have 1111 instead. Once that is done, press confirm, then you can back out of that. Then the next thing you want to do is go to your top left on your gamepad right here, and then go to switch user. And what you're going to want to do is go to the top right and add a new user. On this menu, you're just going to go next. On this menu, you're going to go next again. On this menu, you're going to go next again. And on this page, it's going to say the next steps and process will differ depending on whether or not you have a Nintendo ID or not. You're going to press next again. And what you're going to do is press yes. And then you're going to press next again. And then you're going to press yes again. And once you get to this point, you're going to put in your Pretendo network ID. You'll put in the same password and same email of the Pretendo account you just made, and then you should have another account, which is your Pretendo account. And once that's all set up, you're basically done. So to double check that this works, just go ahead and launch Splatoon. Once you've gone ahead and launched Splatoon, it should send you straight to the news just like this. If it does send you to Cali Marie, then you've probably done everything correct. First thing you're going to notice is that where is all my save data? How do I get my save data on this account? With this specific method alone, you cannot transfer your previous save data from another account to this account. What you would want to look into is homebrewing your Wii U, which on Pretendo you can easily find by going to Install Pretendo, going down to Wii U, and looking up the homebrew method. But if you don't want to do that, this method works just fine and it'll take you just a few minutes to set up. And if it's worth me saying anything, a good majority of people have been okay just to be able to start all over again. Myself included, it's actually been quite fun just to actually play Splatoon 1 once again in the early days, and like everyone's still just trying to unlock a bunch of stuff too. It's like we've brought 2015 Splatoon back once again. So while we're here, there are a couple of things that I want you guys to know about playing under Pretendo. So of course, like I said, you can play public matches again. You are not fully restricted to just private battles, which I feel like at that point you would then need to homebrew your Wii U so you actually have stuff. However, public matches work just fine. The only thing is that right now, currently, sometimes when you connect into a regular battle, you might run into some errors. Like I'm gonna try right now just to see if I do get an error. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. At least last night, I've seen apparently the servers were so overloaded that sometimes it was just really difficult to actually find an actual game. But sometimes you might run into a few errors. Like this, for instance, this is the type of error you might see. The only thing is that it's going to require just a little bit of patience, and it might happen several times before you actually get into a game, just like we have right now. But just like that, we are in a game right now, and we are able to fully play Splatoon 1 online once again. And from my experience so far, it works extremely well. It works basically the exact same as how regular Splatoon 1 online works. So when you can, just come and play, because it works just the same way how it did before. Oh, no, only 2 kills. Ooh, might have just gotten the 3v4 win here too. I had to lock in. Let's see. No! How? No 3v4 win, unfortunately. But we did well. That's all that matters. And just to showcase that it works, this is how it is. It completely does work, which is exactly what you want, you know? Now, a really cool thing is that ranked battles also does work. And it works a little bit differently to how it used to work before, because in ranked battles, you actually get matched with everyone. It doesn't matter if you're C, it doesn't matter if you're C-, it doesn't matter if you're A, it doesn't matter if you're S+. Everyone gets linked up together. And this is perfect, at least for Splatoon 1 standard, because everyone can play, because a lot of people beforehand, if you're stuck in like S or A or somewhere else like that, it'll be very difficult for a lot of people just to be able to rank up. But with it being merged, it means everyone can play. And that's one thing I really love about this, because it makes it more accessible for everyone to start playing. But yes, guys, with all that being said, that is how you play Splatoon 1 online again. I hope this tutorial was helpful for you, and please share it around for anybody who's also wanting to play Splatoon 1 again, because at least for myself, I'm going to be playing it a whole lot more often. You're going to notice me streaming it almost like once a week or maybe 2 times a week, just alongside Splatoon 3, because why not? Right now, it's just a really fun period because a lot of people are just starting all over again. And it's just this, it's bringing a whole lot of nostalgia back. And it feels, I can't even put it into words. It just feels so cool. It just feels very, very good. So, but yeah, like I said, if you want to get your old save data, then I'll highly recommend you check out the Pretendo homebrew methods. Apparently, it's also very easy to do if you follow the correct steps, but I'm not going to tell you guys how to do that because that's not my expertise. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Share it around for people who want to play Splatoon 1 again, and also like and subscribe to the channel if you have not already, if it did help you. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. Thank you guys for watching, and I shall see you guys in Splatoon 1.
Welcome back, Splatoon 1. Home of Salt Spray Rig, and Ink Strike, and Kraken, and many others. It is truly glad to be back. Smiley face, smiley face, smiley face.
It is nice. It is so nice to be back.